Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we are talking about the classic and reliable workhorse Lenovo ThinkPad T430 and the latest version of Kubuntu 24.04 LTS, codenamed Noble Numbat. First question, why did I choose the ThinkPad T430? Because the ThinkPad T430 is a popular, powerful, and still widely used machine and is perfect for demonstrating how modern Linux distributions can bring old hardware to life. The ThinkPad T430 is a legendary laptop. The ThinkPad T430 is rugged, easily upgradable, and comes with excellent Linux compatibility right out of the box. Even though it's an older model, the ThinkPad T430's Ivy Bridge processor, great keyboard, and excellent build quality make it a great lightweight OS laptop for everyday tasks. The second question is why I chose Kubuntu. Kubuntu is an excellent choice because of its beautiful KDE Plasma desktop environment, stability, and long-term support. Kubuntu offers an elegant and highly customizable KDE Plasma desktop. Kubuntu is known for being resource-efficient and feature-rich, perfect for hardware like the ThinkPad T430. The LTS in Kubuntu 24.04 LTS stands for long-term support. This means you'll get 5 years of security updates and maintenance, so you won't have to reinstall every few months. So, if you have a ThinkPad T430 gathering dust, or you just want to give your old hardware a new lease of life, let's get started. Before we start the installation, let's make sure that we have everything we need and check the ThinkPad T430 settings. This is crucial for a smooth installation. First of all, ThinkPad T430. Make sure it is fully charged, or better yet, plugged in. We don't want any power interruptions during the installation. Next, you'll need a USB stick of at least 8 GB. This will be our installation media. Make sure there are no important files on it, as we're going to format it. You will also need another computer with an internet connection to download the Kubuntu ISO file and create a bootable USB drive. Finally, some patience and a sense of adventure will be required. Also, we need to make sure the ThinkPad T430 is set to boot from USB. If your ThinkPad T430 currently has an operating system that you want to keep, take a moment to back up the important data on it. While we'll do a fresh install, it's better to err on the side of caution than regret. Once the preparations are complete, we can proceed to the next step. Our first step is to obtain the Kubuntu ISO file. This step requires a computer that is in working order and connected to the internet. Open your web browser, search for Kubuntu on Google, and visit the Kubuntu official website. On the Kubuntu official website, locate the Downloads section. You may see multiple options for Kubuntu. We need to find the download link for Kubuntu 24.04 LTS. The Kubuntu ISO file size is approximately 4.53 GB, so please be patient. During the download process, you can enjoy a cup of coffee or review the BIOS settings of the ThinkPad T430, which we will discuss in the following section. During the download process, we need a tool to burn the ISO file to a USB flash drive to make it bootable. I chose Balena Etcher. It is cross-platform free and very easy to use. Please download and install Etcher on your current computer. After downloading the Kubuntu ISO file and installing Etcher, insert your USB drive. Open Etcher, select the downloaded ISO file, and then select your USB drive as the target drive. Please double-check that you have selected the correct drive. Selecting the wrong drive may erase important data on other drives. Click Flash to let Etcher work its magic. This process may take a few minutes, depending on the speed of your USB drive. Once complete, you will receive a confirmation message. Do not format the USB drive after completion, simply eject it safely. When the bootable USB is ready, plug it into the ThinkPad T430. Turn on the ThinkPad T430, then immediately press the F1 key repeatedly to enter the BIOS utility settings. In the BIOS, navigate to the Restart section, set OS Optimized Defaults to Enabled. First, press the F9 key to restore the default settings. Then, press the F10 key to save and exit. At this point, the ThinkPad T430 will restart. When you see the Lenovo boot screen again, press the F12 key to enter the boot menu. In the boot menu, select to boot from the USB HDD and press enter. Now we have arrived at the Kubuntu boot menu. In the Kubuntu boot menu, the first option, Try or Install Kubuntu, is what we want. Select it and press Enter. Your ThinkPad T430 laptop will directly load the fully functional Kubuntu Live desktop environment from your USB drive without touching your built-in hard drive. On this ThinkPad T430, loading the Kubuntu Live desktop environment took less than a minute. The live desktop environment of Kubuntu is excellent. You can test whether all the hardware of the ThinkPad T430 is working properly, such as Wi-Fi, audio, touchpad, keyboard, and USB ports. This is your chance to discover any compatibility issues before installation. You can access existing drives using the live environment, and if you haven't cleared the data yet, you can copy any necessary files, though you should have already backed them up. If you're following a manual partitioning scheme, you can also use the KDE Partition Manager tool to prepare the partitions. In the Kubuntu Live desktop environment, you can test or try out various features of the operating system. This ensures that Kubuntu is compatible with your ThinkPad T430's hardware before installation. If everything is normal, we can start the installation. On the Kubuntu Live desktop, you will see an icon that says Install Kubuntu 24.04 LTS. Double-click it to start the installation program. The installation program is very user-friendly and will guide you through the entire installation process step by step. Step 1. Select your preferred language and click Next. Step 2. Click your location on the map or enter your city. This will set your time zone. Step 3. Select your keyboard layout. You can test it to make sure it is correct. Step 4. Select installation mode. This is the most critical step. We usually recommend normal installation, which includes a web browser, Office Suite media player, and games. Minimal installation is suitable for those who want to build a system from scratch. Step 5. Partitions option for most users, especially if this is your only operating system or you can erase all content on the ThinkPad T430 hard drive. Select Erase Disk, which means erase a disk and install Kubuntu on it. This is the simplest option and is strongly recommended for most users installing Kubuntu as the sole operating system on a ThinkPad T430. It will erase your entire hard drive and automatically create the necessary partitions. If you choose this option, make sure you have backed up your data. Step 6. Create your user account. Enter your name, computer name, username, and password. You can also choose to log in automatically or require a password to log in. Remember your password, as you will need it to log in to the system and perform administrative tasks in the future. After filling in all the information, the installer will display the summary you selected. Please check it one last time. If you find any errors, you can go back and make changes. If everything is correct, click Install. The installation process will now begin. During this time, the installer will copy files, install the system, and configure everything. On this ThinkPad T430 laptop, the Kubuntu installation process actually took less than 3.5 minutes. During this time, you will see a progress bar and a slideshow of Kubuntu features and usage tips. This is a great way to pass the time and learn more about the new operating system. It's also a good opportunity to watch the magic happen. Once the installation is complete, you will see a message prompting you to restart your system. During the restart process, the screen will go black, and the system will prompt you to remove the USB installation media. When the prompt appears, do so and press Enter. This is crucial so that your ThinkPad T430 will not attempt to boot from the USB again. Your ThinkPad T430 will now restart, and this time it will boot directly into your newly installed Kubuntu. Welcome to the brand new Kubuntu desktop. Now let's talk about what Kubuntu is. In simple terms, Kubuntu is an official derivative of Ubuntu. When it comes to Ubuntu, you may be more familiar with it, as it is one of the most popular and widely used Linux distributions today. What sets Kubuntu apart is its seamless integration of Ubuntu's powerful backend functionality with an elegant, efficient, and highly customizable desktop environment, KDE Plasma. You can think of Ubuntu as the powerful engine and chassis of a car, while KDE Plasma is the luxurious, comfortable interior and dashboard. Together, they create Kubuntu, a stable, powerful, yet beautiful and user-friendly operating system. Next, let's focus on the core appeal of Kubuntu, the KDE Plasma desktop environment. What makes KDE Plasma stand out is its aesthetic appeal. It features a modern user interface, elegant icons, smooth animation effects, and highly customizable themes. You can easily adjust colors, fonts, widgets, and more to create a unique desktop experience tailored to your preferences. If you prefer a professional yet visually appealing interface, KDE Plasma will certainly not disappoint you. However, KDE Plasma is far from being merely a pretty face. Its efficiency is equally commendable. It offers a wealth of features and widgets that can significantly enhance your productivity. For example, flexible taskbar, you can freely add, remove, or rearrange elements on the taskbar to quickly launch frequently used applications. Strong multitasking capabilities with activities of virtual desktops. You can easily manage multiple workspaces, group different types of tasks, and avoid desktop clutter. Highly customizable shortcut keys. Almost all operations can be assigned shortcut keys, allowing you to ditch the mouse and keep your hands on the keyboard, greatly improving operation speed. Powerful File Manager Dolphin. This is an extremely powerful file manager that offers advanced features such as column, view, tabs, and network sharing, making file management easy and straightforward. Rich application ecosystem. The KDE ecosystem boasts a wealth of high-quality native applications, such as Krita for digital painting, Kdenlive for video editing, and Ocular for document viewing, covering a wide range of needs. For users accustomed to Windows or Mac OS, KDE Plasma's operational logic is highly intuitive with minimal learning curve. It retains traditional desktop usage habits while incorporating numerous modern innovations. You may be wondering, can Kubuntu install the software I need? The answer is a resounding yes. As a derivative of Ubuntu, Kubuntu inherits Ubuntu's extensive software repository. You can easily search for and install thousands of free open-source software packages using the built-in Discover Software Center. Additionally, Kubuntu supports multiple software packaging formats such as DEB packages, the most commonly used software package format for Ubuntu and Debian-based distributions. Snap Package.sa, developed by Canonical, the creator of Ubuntu. Snap provides a secure sandbox environment for more convenient software installation and updates. Flatpak Packages, a cross-distribution universal software package format that allows you to install the latest applications. This means that whether you're using it for everyday office work, multimedia entertainment, programming development, graphic design, or video editing, you can find the right tools on Kubuntu. Furthermore, gaming platforms like Steam are fully compatible with Linux, allowing you to enjoy a wide range of games on Kubuntu. Kubuntu 24.04 LTS inherits the inherent stability and security advantages of the Linux system. Due to its open-source nature, developers and security experts worldwide continuously review the code, promptly identifying and addressing potential vulnerabilities. Regular security updates ensure your system remains protected at all times. More importantly, Kubuntu is backed by the vast Ubuntu community and the KDE community. This means that when you encounter issues, you can easily find assistance on various forums, mailing lists, and social media platforms. Countless enthusiastic users and developers are willing to share their experiences and help resolve your queries. You will never feel left alone. In summary, Kubuntu 22.04 LTS is an operating system that combines aesthetics, efficiency, stability, and security. It is not only an excellent choice for Linux newcomers, but also meets the diverse needs of experienced users. Whether you want to break free from Windows, experience the freedom of open-source software, or pursue a more personalized and smoother desktop experience, Kubuntu 22.04 is definitely worth trying. I strongly recommend that everyone download the Kubuntu 22.04 LTS ISO image, create a USB boot drive, and experience it firsthand. You don't even need to install it on your hard drive, you can experience its charm in live mode. Believe me, once you experience the elegance and power of KDE Plasma, you might fall in love with it. Next, let's rewind to 2012. That year, Lenovo released the ThinkPad T430 as the successor to the T420. It featured Intel's third-generation Core Ivy Bridge processor, optional NVIDIA discrete graphics, and a controversial change, replacing the classic 7-row keyboard with a 6-row island style keyboard. This change sparked significant backlash from longtime users at the time, but there is no denying that the T430 continued the ThinkPad series tradition of rugged durability, excellent heat dissipation performance, and outstanding input experience. The ThinkPad T430 was positioned as a high-end business laptop in the market at the time. It won the favor of countless professionals and enterprise users with its reliability and maintainability. Whether it was writers, programmers, or IT administrators, the T430 became a reliable tool in their work with its stable and efficient performance. It was like a reliable tool, focusing solely on providing the best productivity without any flashy exterior. So, will the T430 still be usable by 2025? The answer is yes, but we need to look at it objectively. In terms of performance, the T430 is equipped with a third-generation Core i5 or i7 processor, which was powerful at the time. However, by 2025, faced with the growing resource demands of modern operating systems and software, its original computing power will indeed seem somewhat inadequate. Running the latest large-scale design software, 4K video editing, or complex data analysis will be quite challenging for the T430. However, if you only use it for everyday office tasks such as document processing, web browsing, email, or even running some lightweight programming IDEs, the T430 can still provide a relatively smooth experience after upgrading with an SSD and memory. The introduction of an SSD is revolutionary for improving the performance of an older computer. Without an SSD, the T430 would struggle to provide a satisfactory experience in 2025. In terms of the display, the T430's stock screen resolution is generally low, with most models featuring a 1366 by 768 resolution. This resolution will appear pixelated by 2025 standards. However, the good news is that the T430 can be upgraded with a high-resolution screen, enabling resolutions of 1600 by 900 or even higher 1920 by 1080 IPS screens. This upgrade significantly enhances the visual experience, making text display and image browsing more comfortable. The keyboard and pointing stick are the soul of the ThinkPad. Although the keyboard has been reduced from 7 rows to 6, the T430's keyboard remains a leader in the industry, with moderate key travel and clear feedback, making it comfortable for extended typing sessions. For users accustomed to the track point, the T430's pointing stick remains a powerful tool for efficient operation, allowing precise cursor control even without a mouse. This is a key reason why many heavy-duty writers and programmers choose ThinkPad. In terms of ports, the T430 offers a comprehensive selection, including USB 3.0, VGA, mini DisplayPort, Ethernet, and a DVD drive bay that can be converted into a hard drive bay. These ports remain highly practical today, allowing direct connection to various peripherals without the need for additional adapters. This contrasts sharply with many modern Ultrabooks, which often feature only a few Type-C ports, highlighting the T430 superior port configuration. The ThinkPad T430 remains relevant in 2025 largely due to its powerful versatility and the modification culture that has formed around it. It is like a set of Lego bricks, allowing users to upgrade and modify it according to their needs. CPU replacement, upgrade from i3 to a5 or even i7. Although cross-generation upgrades are not possible, there is still room for improvement. Memory upgrade from 4GB to 8GB or even 16GB, significantly enhancing multitasking capabilities. Dual hard drive bays, utilizing the optical drive bay to install a second hard drive, enabling an SSD plus HDD storage combination. Screen upgrade, upgrading to a 1600 by 900 or even higher 1920 by 1080 resolution IPS screen is key to enhancing the user experience. Replace the wireless network card. Upgrade to support faster Wi-Fi 5 or Wi-Fi 6 to improve network connection speeds. There are even keyboard modifications. Some enthusiasts use methods like flashing the BIOS to transplant the classic 7-row keyboard from the T420 to the T430, achieving an optimal typing experience. This level of customization extends the T430's lifespan. It's not just a computer, it's become a toy and nostalgic symbol for many DIY enthusiasts and retro gamers. It proves that good design and quality materials can withstand the test of time. With enough hands-on skill and a little investment, even an old computer can be reborn. Looking back at the ThinkPad T430 in 2025, we see a snapshot of an era. It embodies the principles of practicality and reliability that defined laptop design at the time. In today's era of pursuing ultra-thin, high-performance devices, the T430, with its bulky build and outdated specifications, still reminds us that a good computer is not just about specs. What matters more is its stability, maintainability, and whether it can truly meet users' needs. The ThinkPad T430 may no longer be mainstream, but it remains a favorite among retro computing and open source system enthusiasts. Many people use it to run Linux systems, enjoying the pure and efficient computing experience. So, if you ask me now, is the ThinkPad T430 still worth buying in 2025? My answer is, if you are a tech enthusiast who enjoys tinkering and clearly knows your usage scenario is limited to lightweight office work and learning, then the ThinkPad T430 is a very interesting and cost-effective choice. It allows you to experience the charm of the classic ThinkPad with minimal investment. However, if you seek ultimate performance, the latest technology, or need to handle a large number of graphics-intensive tasks, then the T430 is clearly not for you. The story of the ThinkPad T430 tells us that classics never fade. They are simply waiting to be rediscovered and given new life. Will the ThinkPad T430 running Kubuntu 24.04 LTS still be usable in 2025? Absolutely. The ThinkPad T430, a classic piece of hardware running the latest Kubuntu 24.04 LTS in 2025. A powerful and efficient combination that proves you can have an excellent computing experience even without the latest and greatest hardware. For many, it perfectly balances affordability, durability, and modern functionality. This demonstrates the longevity of quality hardware and the power of open source software. Have you ever installed Linux on a ThinkPad T430 laptop? Have you ever installed Kubuntu on an old machine? Please leave a comment below and tell me about your experience. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more tech content and click the notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Thank you for watching and see you in our next video.